Hey guys, hope everyone is really good. Let's have a look at dollar yen because this is a chart of interest right at this moment in time. So what are we seeing? Well, we had a huge bullish period here where we came and tested the 150 level. Had a little false break there, but look at all these small candles as we approach the level, and then this very big engulfing seller candle, engulfing four candles. So you know, the more candles an engulfing candle engulfs, the more powerful it is in theory. So yeah, since then, which was about 21st of October there, we have seen the market depreciate. We're seeing lower highs, lower lows on the daily. And, you know, I am a very avid trend trader. If you can't see the change of momentum, you can apply some moving averages as so. This is a 20 moving average. This is a 8 moving average, exponential moving averages, I should say. And you can see the averages have crossed over there into a bearish order, and we are, like I say, making lower highs, lower lows, popping in towards the moving averages, moving away again, etc., etc. So price today has come into, in fact yesterday actually, let's just zoom in, it came into the 8 moving average here. We've had a what's potentially a false break. Now obviously we've still got on this daily chart, we've still got 4 hours 54 minutes to go before the close. But you know what else I am seeing is basically this level here, 138, was acting as support here, and we broke and we've come back. Now this candle hasn't quite tested it. The high is 137.85 at the moment, but if it stays like this, it's going to be a shooting star candle, which is a nice candle to sell below. A rejection candle. Also, of course, we've like I said, we've come into these moving averages, and we've had a false break to the upside, and we are rejecting. So I do like the way this is potentially forming for an end of day trade, or you know, intraday trade maybe tomorrow, if we do see the sellers come into the market. And when I say sellers come into the market, I'd be looking for a break of today's low. So 138, yeah, broken, retested pretty much. Seller candle, shooting star, looks pretty good to me. So where would I be looking to target? Well, first target would be 134. Why? Because this was an area of support here, and we don't know if this downtrend is going to continue. We may see price come back into 134, and it might double bottom. So 134 or anywhere around that zone there, I like to actually come out of a trade just before the big number. So you know, just before, maybe just above, so 134, because there might be some activity going on around that level. You might see buyers come in, we don't know. So I'd like to come out before that level and leave some profit on the table, and then I'd be looking for 132 again. Why? Well, look, we have our support here, support, little false break here, as you can see. So here would be a great area. So target 1, 134, target 2, 132, and then I'd be out of that trade and have a little look for something different. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking for dollar yen. That's looking pretty nice. Like I say, if we can break below this candle tomorrow, and if we actually see this candle form like it is a shooting star candle, then brilliant, that looks good. Anything else on my radar? Euro Kiwi is looking quite nice actually. Euro Kiwi is moving within this what I would call a contracting channel. It found a top. If we just do that, it found a top around about 175. That's why I like having my grid lines in. It makes it nice and easy, and we've got a rising support here. And since it found that top, it's been making lower highs, lower lows. It's been very nice actually, very nice to trade. Bit of a slow burner. Literally we topped out at October 22. This is obviously December the 7th today. But you know what we're seeing here is a push up into 166. You can see it was acting as support here. We broke it. We tested the level. We formed an inside candle yesterday. I'm going to zoom in for you. Inside candle, which can often be, if you think about throwing a ball up into the air, eventually it gets to a point where it slows down, and that basically that momentum changes from going up to going down. And that's what basically is happening here. Momentum is going up, then this doji candle is price slowing down, and then we've broken the low, and you can see price is now heading to the downside. So I would say that if we have a break of today's low, then we're likely at least to head towards 164, which was previous support. Now it is quite a strong support level. We've seen lots of interactions here. Look, obviously we've rejected here. So this would be 164 would be a first target for me. And then if I was to leave a little bit left on the table, I'd be looking for price to come down and test this support here before then anticipating a bounce, and then we could look to trade it back up towards the top of the channel. So evening star forming, rejecting 166. That is what is potentially happening. Obviously we've got 4 hours 48 minutes for this daily candle to close, but that's what it looks like. So Euro Kiwi downside looks good, targeting at least 164 if we can break today's low. So yeah, USD yen, Euro Kiwi looking pretty nice. Dollar CAD, we had the interest rate decision out from the Bank of Canada earlier on, where the rates were forecasted to be raised by 50 basis points, and indeed they were. Initial market reaction, if we have a little look at the 15-minute candle, it was around about 3 p.m. UK time. I think it was this one, yeah. Initial market reaction was negative, found support around about 136, and it's regained most of those losses. And at the moment, we are literally 0.03% down on the day. So pretty much, if you look at the daily candle, a doji candle, that is what is potentially forming today. So this is quite interesting because there's a few different thought processes here. We can see that this momentum is to the downside, but are we starting to edge to the upside, making higher highs, higher lows here? I've still got price within this what could be a potential flag pattern where we could actually do that and then potentially do this, and potentially we could head towards our rising trend line here, which is our trend line on the bigger picture. So that's not 100%. What I would like to see, obviously, is if price is going to drop, first point of port of call is probably going to be actually 135. You can see a little zone here. Forget my rectangular tool, this little support there, can you see that? So if price was going to drop, 135 would be a good target to take some money off the table, and then you'd see if we actually did break out to the downside. So yeah, today doji candle potentially forming, and where the next candle breaks, so if it breaks higher or lower, that could be the defining direction, if you like, because a doji candle is an indecision candle. Now, if I was going to say anything, I would say that we've pushed up into our what's called anchor trend line. Anchor trend line means that it's both acting as resistance and support. You can see here it's acting as support, here it's acting as resistance and resistance and resistance. So this could be like what I was talking about on Euro Kiwi, where the ball is going up in the air, it's slowing down, and we could see a reversal. So that indecision there could be the buyers leaving the market. And what I would say is if price breaks the low of this candle tomorrow, then we could see 135 tested. Obviously, if the high of the candle is broken tomorrow, then potentially we could be heading up towards 138, where we're seeing these tips of wicks here. So that's one to watch as well. So dollar CAD looking interesting to see where price heads tomorrow, because that could be the defining direction, like I say, whether we're going to go long or whether we're going to go short. Euro Kiwi shorts looking nice, continuing this bearish momentum, and dollar yen looking good for a short. If we close today with a shooting star candle like it is at the moment, 134 first target, 132 second target. That's it from me, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Trade safe, and I'll speak to you in the next video. Bye.